Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Season 3, Episode 2 of Time with Klock. I'm your host, BJ Klock, and today we're going to do a Q&A with some fans asking some questions, going to give them some live feedback. So one of the questions is today, it's from Jared, and he said, how can a few friends make some serious cash starting with nothing but a can-do attitude? Well, that's a great question, Jared. And, what I need to say to that is that, the key is coming up with a definite chief aim, having a definite purpose, evaluating, which skills each of you and your friends have, what are your proficiencies, and you're best at, and then, figure out how you guys can work in cooperative effort to accomplish, certain goals and objectives. The key is, when you have a team, to get them working together into what you call mastermind, so that way, you can accomplish what you're after. Everyone needs to be very clear what the definite chief aim is and what you guys are trying to accomplish. If you don't have definiteness of purpose and you don't know what you're after, it's going to be very difficult to get all your friends, with very different opinions to work together in cooperative effort. So you definitely want to make sure that you have a definite chief aim. But that's a great question. Thank you, Jared, for answering that. And yes, absolutely, a few of your friends, you guys can get together and accomplish many great things. Just a matter of putting down what you're trying to accomplish, and each of you taking a piece of the puzzle and helping put it together. So the next question is from Nikita. Said, can a single person build a $1 billion company on his or her own in 2020? That's a good question, Nikita. So, when it comes to building a $1 billion company, to build something that large, you have to serve a lot of people. We're talking millions, hundreds of millions of people, that you have to serve in order to build a $1 billion company. And in order to serve that many people, AI and technology has come a long way, but I don't necessarily believe that you would be able to operate that sort of operation without any kind of help. And to be honest with you, I don't know necessarily why you would. A business, first off, it includes other people. You can be a solo entrepreneur or self-employed, and that's kind of like just hustling, making money, creating profits on your own. But a business, by very definition, includes other people. The point of a business is not only to provide a great product or service, it's to employ people and give people jobs, so that way they can provide for their family, and make money. So you want to provide opportunities. So the whole point of building a large corporation that serves many people is to provide opportunities, for your clients and also for your employees. So I think overall, even if you could do it, I don't think you'd want to do it. It's all about, people at the end of the day. But that's a great question, Nikita. Thank you for asking. The next question is from Aaron. Said, statistics show that the majority of small businesses fail after launch. As an entrepreneur, have you had one of your small businesses fail, and what was the biggest lesson you learned from the experience? That's a great question, Aaron. So, I think what you have to understand before you get into entrepreneurship is that failure, isn't actually real. It's, it's only temporary defeat. Failure only happens when you stop, when you stop progression. So, once you go through temporary defeat, I've had some businesses that, were more successful than others, but I definitely, I'm glad that I got started with each and every one of them, because I definitely learned certain lessons that helped me, really create the most successful businesses. Was from the businesses that maybe weren't as successful, but I wouldn't call them in no way failures, just because of the lessons that I learned and the value that I got from them. I'm at a maybe temporary defeat or in certain aspects, or maybe didn't make as much profit as some of the other ones did, but they were still valuable. And when you get on this journey, I really wouldn't look at things as kind of like black and white, whether you succeeded or you failed, because it can get kind of blurry. You really want to just keep the mission and the goal, what you're focused on, as the first and foremost thing, and just focus on how you can provide that value to the marketplace, and do it at all costs. Any kind of temporary defeat or temporary setback is just essentially you to figure out how you can organize a better solution, or how you can get better at what you're doing, so that way you can actually provide the real value that you're trying to provide to the marketplace. So that's what I got for you guys today. It was a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this provided some value and brought something of value to your day. I want you to have a blessed rest of the day, and we'll be back here same time, same place next week. You guys have a blessed one.